Hello everyone! Today we're going to be working on creating some Nutcracker figures, and we're going to be making them using some symmetry magic. So you're going to take your piece of paper and we're folding it the long vertical way, or hot dog fold. You want to match up your corners, make a nice crease. Okay, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to keep it folded. This side is my fold, and I'm going to draw along that edge. I want to start working from the top to the bottom, and I'm going to be creating a Nutcracker figure. Now, Nutcrackers can come in lots of different shapes and sizes. They can also come in a lot of different characters. I'm just going to make a toy soldier today. Now, your Nutcracker might fit head all the way down to toes, or you might, if like you make the head too big like I just did there, you might not be able to fit everything in. So I'm going to do half a circle for its head, and because I'm imagining the other half here, that's going to be our symmetry magic, I am just making one eye. Okay. I'm going to make part of a nose, and it's going to go right to the edge. I'm going to give my Nutcracker a mustache. And then I'm going to draw a line down for his jaw part that opens and closes. Now I'm going to give my Nutcracker a hat, so I'm drawing half of the hat. And I think I'm going to have it come down and touch some nice funky hair for him. Okay. I feel like I want to erase this line. You can make changes as you go, that's why we're doing pencil. And I'm going to connect it over there. Okay, now you notice my line is pretty dark because I'm pushing very firmly. I'm going to start now with the neck, and the neck is going to go out into the shoulders, and I'm going to add a little detail for the shoulder. And this would be his chest area, and then his arm. So I'll have his arm come down, maybe connect with a joint, because Nutcrackers are made out of wood, so he would have to have some different working shapes. I'm going to give him a chest and add a few details on his uniform. Some of you did this with me last year, so you'll remember doing this, and maybe this year you're going to want to try to do a different figure. Maybe you could do a superhero Nutcracker, or we talked last year about how it could be a ballerina Nutcracker. All right, we need to draw the belt, so that's a line down and a line back across. Okay, a little detail for half of his buckle. And then my soldier is going to have a waistcoat, which means the coat sticks out a little bit longer past the belt. So it's going to be another line down and another line across. And a lot of this will make sense when you see it all together. I need to add the rest of his arm, so from the elbow down to where the wrist would be, we'll just leave it as a big ball. You could add details like fingers if you want to, but I'm going to just leave mine a ball. Now, I'm thinking about proportions and how long he is. His feet are probably not going to fit, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. So I'm going to draw a line just straight down off the page, and I'm going to make just a little bit of a line here. So I started down from the waistcoat. That way this is part of his legs, and I'm showing that his pants are going to be separate, and I'll even add a little detail line for the pants. Okay, so now to make the magic, the symmetry magic happen, you're going to open your paper, and you need to make sure you're folding back on that same line, that same fold edge, okay? So now the Nutcracker is inside the paper. There he is, okay? This is the back of the drawing, and what you're going to do is we are burnishing it in. So I just like to use the handle of the scissors, and you're rubbing really hard. And the idea is we're trying to make the Nutcracker jump or transfer to the other side of the paper. And sometimes this can be tricky, so you might need a friend who's got some big muscles and help burnish it a little bit. And we'll take a peek. And you can see very faintly he started to make the jump. And so if you can see all the details, you get to go ahead now and take a Sharpie, and you're going to trace the entire Nutcracker, both halves, in Sharpie. And that's going to work really nice, just like that. Just like that. Okay, so now he is completely traced in Sharpie, and we're going to use the markers that are at our table and color in our Nutcracker first. And if you have any extra time at the end, then you could color in your background. And when we're thinking about the background, you want to think about, where is your Nutcracker located? Is he inside? Is he outside? Is he or she under the Christmas tree by the presents, or are they off somewhere, you know, making some mischief? You can decide. Okay, so we'll take a look here at a finished Nutcracker. And I'm going to just take a quick crayon because I realized that I wanted to do a skin color. So we don't want to leave the face and the hands white like the paper. We do want to find a skin color because you think about Nutcrackers being made out of wood, and so they would be some sort of tans or browns, and they might even have the cheeks painted. So maybe I'll do some reddish pinkish cheeks here. Okay. All right, like I said, use your imagination for the background. Have fun with your symmetrical Nutcracker drawing.